Hello everyone. It's a nice sunny day. It has been. Just starting to get dark now. And I thought last chance to show you my hydros and what I've been doing with them. So we'll start with the original hydro bracket. So I'll quickly show you now. So of course, here you got we've got the damaged tie bar, and here we can see the bracket, original bracket for the hydro generator. So you can see that the bottom one down there is fixed to the boat, and then this kind of space frame thing holds the other one in place. So this bracket's in one piece, but you can see that I've actually strengthened it. So you can see where, down here, where I've ground away and I've put some unidirectional carbon fibre on there to try and reinforce it. And you can see the same there and on the top there. Now this hydro is the working hydro, and one of the problems we found with a hydro generator is it ventilates. So basically when it's down, air goes down the blade and it stops working properly. So what we did was to put a fence, so you can see that little foil there. I'll try and get a bit closer. So that's what you call a fence. So the idea is the air travels down the blade, hits a little foil and shoots out the back, and so the foil doesn't stall, and when it stalls it puts an awful lot of load in the system. So let's have a look at the other side now. So this is when I hit something and the bracket, the hydro generator kicked up and the rudder, it broke the tie bar. So here's the other tie bar. You see where it's been repaired. Now what it also did, which I haven't said at the time, was the hydro generator propeller went straight through this transom, and it came straight through onto the other side. So it's kind of lucky, because if I'd have come down here and tried to get the hydro generator, whoops, oh, I fell over. If I came down here and tried to get the hydro generator and stop it from flying around and it hit me in the head, I mean, this is that thick, and the propeller went straight through this piece. Let's look at the bracket. So here's the bracket that I made. So it's made from panel. I'll show you the panel in a minute. There you go. So it's a box section. You can see this piece here is solid carbon, and this panel here and this panel here is a carbon Nomex panel. And you can see I've stuck on the bottom bracket and bolted it, stuck and bolted on the top bracket, and I've had to laminate it all to the boat there. You see, not very good laminating, I'm afraid, but it was kind of the best I could do. So look at the other side. We can even go inside the box, maybe. Put the light on. See where it's all nicely laminated in there. The panels that I made it with are stuff we carried, so if you, I don't know if you can see this, it's probably a bit too far away. Let me move out the way a bit. So there's a piece of we call C-plate, so this is solid 6mm thick carbon plate, which I carried pretty much a metre square for use of, you know, for doing these types of things. You can see that's not a very big piece anymore, so that's what I've been using to fix the tie bars and the hydro generator. There's not much left. And then the panel, this panel was part of my navigation seat, and you can see the Nomex and a thin layer of carbon on each side. So I had to cut that up, sand up the sides, and put it in place. It was a bit of a work up to do it. It took a long time to do it, but the actual job itself was relatively straightforward. But it took a lot of planning and preparation to make sure I didn't have to stop to do it, and also the right conditions. There's an awful lot of water down there, and although the resin I was using was able to work underwater even, having lots of water sloshing past just wasn't going to work. So relatively easy to do on the shore, not so easy to do on the boat while racing.